If you find yourself falling off, restarting, falling off again, just unable to stay consistent with your fitness routine and actually get to your fitness goals, this video is for you. Whenever I started my fitness journey 8 years ago, I found that this all or nothing mindset and fitness culture was literally killing my gains. Whenever you start your fitness journey, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by the many balls you need to juggle. So I'm gonna be sharing actionable tips that I've been doing for years and tips that I give hundreds of ladies in order to stay disciplined, stay consistent, and not have to rely solely on motivation in order to get to their goals. Not only that, but also keep them. We are going to be sitting down together and creating a realistic routine and implementing mindset shifts in order to get to your body goals. Hi, my name is Treasure. If you are new here, I am a holistic based online fitness coach. I like talking about all things inner work, glow up, all of that fun stuff. So if you're interested in seeing more health and wellness content, make sure to subscribe. What to do whenever you fall off of your fitness routine? That's a question I get all the time whenever I am working with my online ladies and also on socials. So we're gonna get a plan together for you to make sure falling off does not happen as we are in Q4. First thing I want you to realize is that falling off is totally normal. Let's stop punishing ourselves. Falling off is completely a part of the process simply because in order to make sure you get back on track, you have to fall. Think about a child learning to walk. You are supposed to stumble, you're supposed to fall, you're supposed to have high moments, you're supposed to have low moments. It's all a part of the learning mindset. So the first step that you need to do is you need to stop feeling bad for yourself. You need to get out of victim mentality and you need to embrace the fall off, because guess what? It is going to be the biggest comeback of your life, because now you know what didn't work and you're going to now you try something else. So it's okay. I am here to tell you I have even fallen off of my fitness journey and it is perfectly fine. We just need to get back up. So normalize the fall off. Inner work is something that is not talked about enough on your fitness journey. We have to make sure that we define a strong why. Saying that your why is specifically to look hot is not going to be a strong enough why, because guess what? You're gonna get to your body goal, you're gonna look in the mirror, you're gonna feel all fine, you're gonna fall off because you already have your dream body. However, you need to go into maintenance. You need to go into making sure that you are keeping up with your physique, keeping up with your daily habits in order to continue getting those results. You need to find a stronger why. It cannot just be, oh, I just want to lose 10 pounds. For example, a few of the whys that I have within my program are some people are trying to have children. This one lovely, lovely client, her mom actually passed away from obesity, which was just such a strong, powerful why. You as a woman need to make sure that your why is tied to something greater than yourself and not necessarily, oh, because you want to look good. Personally, for me, I value health and vitality. I want to make sure I'm able to live a long life with my friends, with my family, with my future children, with my future husband. I want to be that example for my future kids. For you, define your why, because that why is going to be so crucial and something you're going to keep on coming back to so you can take the step in the right direction every day. In order to get to that goal, you need to have that passion behind it, because if you don't and your why is very weak, you're going to continue falling off. So define that why for yourself so you can have a North Star. All of my journaling girlies that are interested in deeper inner work, the journaling prompt I have for you is, why do I want to be healthier and stronger? What does the healthiest, most vibrant version of myself do every day? How will my life change if I had my dream body? Answer those 3 questions. I bet you there's going to be some things that you didn't know that will come up for you, and that'll be attached to your North Star. Step 3 is I want you to get real with yourself. Okay, girl, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be this person in terms of, oh, it's a limiting belief and you're being negative. However, Small and steady wins the race. If you are someone that is brand spanking new to the gym and you tell me, Treasure, I'm gonna work out 6 days a week, I'm meal prepping all of my meals, I'm not drinking anymore, I'm not smoking anymore, I'm gonna be like, girl, let's get real with ourselves. But I'm going to be kind whenever I say this. That's where neuroplasticity comes into place, and that's where habit building comes into place. I am an inner work mindset girly, but I also really, really like science. And so it is proven that in order for you to stay consistent with any sort of habit, you need to make sure that you are doing it repeatedly so it can be engraved into your subconscious. For example, whenever you are going to your workplace, right, for the first time, you had to put that GPS on, you were looking at it every 2 seconds, you were probably missing turns, all that fun stuff. And then now, fast forward 6 months later, you are literally in your car, you get in your car, next thing you know, you wake up and you are in front of your house and you're like, what did I just do? That is whenever your subconscious is finally refiring those neural pathways. So it is now operating on autopilot instead of you manually pulling the levers. That's the approach that we need to take with our fitness journey. Whenever you first start out, you are going to stumble and you are going to feel uncomfortable because we are in that habit building phase. So I always recommend for all of my ladies in the program, start off with something ever so small, right? If you are completely new to the gym, here's what I want you to do. Focus on drinking more water and go on walks. That's it. You might say to me, Treasure, what is that going to do? Like, I'm trying to look like my body goals. What are you talking about? However, I promise you, if you trust me, you're going to habit build over time. You're going to get to a point where all of this feels normal and you're not burnt out, and you're subconsciously going to be able to partake in a fitness journey that isn't going to be overwhelming for you. The reason why you guys are falling off is because you are overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. That's why you guys have this all or nothing mindset. So if you eat an elephant one bite at a time, one day that elephant is going to be completely gone. It's better for you to start small, be honest with yourself, be honest with your lifestyle, so you can be able to tread in the right direction. Once you get walking down, once you get water down, then we're going into the gym. Once you get into the gym, then we can perfect the routine. Once we're in the gym and we have that routine, we can perfect form. Like, it is levels to this. And that's why I work with my one-on-one ladies to make sure that I am being their non-biased overseer, so I can help them get to the lifestyle and get to the body goal that they want. Because at the end of the day, if it's brand spanking new, give yourself grace and give yourself time. You're trying to rush your fitness journey, but I promise you that time is going to pass regardless. So start off small. Daily deposits. We already hinted at it on our last tip, but to go a little bit deeper in terms of daily deposit, the way I see it, the gym is only 1 hour out of a 24-hour day. What are you doing with the other 23? Whenever we are on our fitness journey, we oftentimes have this toxic all or nothing mindsets. That's whenever you give yourself excuses like, I don't have time, I'm tired, I don't have my meal prep, I don't have a gym membership. And so this is where we need to get very, very concise about our intentions and set realistic goals for ourselves. For example, if you don't have a gym membership, that is perfectly fine. I want you to go on YouTube and find a home workout, which that is coming soon with your girl. Just give me a few weeks, guys. That's going to be coming out soon. Where you are saying, oh, you don't have enough time to cook at home. However, you're in the line at Chick-fil-A. I want you to take a little turn, go to Kroger, Walmart, Aldi's, and get some groceries, get you a crock pot meal where you can throw it in there, and then a few hours later, it is ready. I want you to be realistic with those daily deposits, because that all or nothing mindset will have you looking the exact same with the same exact lifestyle a year from now, all because you didn't want to experience discomfort. In my journey, I wish somebody told me how important it is to focus on doing movement, not the speed of the movement, not how big the movement is. Take 1 second and just take a little step forward, because that's going to be better than you in decision paralysis, not doing anything simply because you don't know where to start. You know where to start in your heart. You've watched too many of these videos. Just choose one daily deposit to focus on this week, and I promise you, you are going to be way further ahead of most people that are trying to start a fitness journey because you're taking the overthinking out of it. So drop the all or nothing mindset. What you're doing and what you plan to do will be just enough for now. For the 5th section, I want you to track progress, not through the scale. I find so many women, we have this negative connotation whenever it comes to seeing that number pop up. However, yes, I think we should be conscious about our overall health, making sure that we are not hovering the obesity line. I know that the BMI chart, specifically with Black women, is very controversial. So I'm not saying that we should completely throw out weight. However, I want us early on while we're restarting to find different measures of success and not just the scale, because the scale is going to take time to reflect. If I'm being quite honest with you, my 147 whenever I first started my fitness journey versus my 150 now are 2 different body types because of muscle composition and fat distribution. So I honestly don't think that you should just be hyper fixating on the scale long term. I want you to focus on other things so you can jot down those wins, because once you get those wins and you're feeling cathartic, it's gonna cause you to be like, yeah, I am really doing the damn thing. Let's keep going. Focus on how your clothes fit. Baseline of your pants feeling a little bit looser. Do you wake up with more energy? Whenever I first started my fitness journey, I used to love the fact that I slept like a baby. I used to be a terrible sleeper, still am kind of. Is your skin clearing? Are you able to arm curl, a 10-pound dumbbell instead of a 5? Focus on those little wins and jot them down and hype yourself up. In this community, in the comments, hype yourself up whenever you're around your friends and family. If they're also health conscious, do what you need to do in order to make yourself feel good and stop obsessing over the scale. If you weigh yourself more than once a week, put the scale in the closet, girl. Focus on other wins that are not scale number related. Whenever you define each category, finding your why, finding your North Star, making sure that you have a list of the daily deposits that you're gonna do over time, making sure that you are starting off small with your current fitness routine. Once you have all of that in place and you are tracking those wins, give yourself time, girl. You are not gonna be completely different within a few weeks of your fitness journey. Historically, I've seen women start their fitness journey and by week 3 and 4, they are ready to quit. That's why you have this plan that is built on sustainable living. I am challenging you to 90 days of transformation, 90 days of trusting yourself, 90 days of you moving through discomfort, 90 days of laying down in the bed being like, oh, I gotta work out at 5 a.m. and just getting up even whenever you do not feel like it. I promise you, at the end of those 90 days, you're gonna start to embody a different identity. Your personal reality changes whenever you change your personality, right? I love that quote so much, because once I started showing up as a healthy treasure, once I started to show up as a treasure that gets the job done, my life started to change. Your fitness journey is a direct correlation with how you view your self-concept and your self-esteem. You're someone that really values yourself. You're someone that prioritizes yourself. You're gonna work through that inconvenience, because I promise you, at the end of those 90 days, with habit building, rewiring your subconscious, you're gonna start to feel like a new woman, but you have got to give yourself time. With that being said, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I enjoyed hanging out with you. As always, please make sure that you let me know what is going to be something you are going to focus on during these 90 days while you are restarting your fitness journey. I want you to know that I am here to support you, ladies. I understand how much a fitness journey can take a lot of energy and it can be very frustrating, but just know that I believe in you. I know you can do it. If I could do it, you could do it too. You can achieve any and all goals in your life. So if you are interested in more hands-on help on your fitness journey, I would love to work with you. I have a fitness program where everything is fully customized. You get my support and we find the correct routine that's going to work for you. So make sure to apply in the description, and someone from my team or myself will be reaching out to you personally to make sure you're a great fit and get a sense of where you are at, so we could put together the best program possible for you. So yeah, I will talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye.